Here are Jamb questions. The first question here, and the Jamb questions are on physics. The first question here: an Air Force jet flying with a speed of 335 meter per second went past an anti-aircraft gun. How far is the aircraft 5 seconds later when the gun was fired? So the answer to that question is D. That's distance covered is equal to speed times time. Normally speed is equal to distance covered all over time, but since it's a distance we are looking for, then we are going to make distance the subject, and after making distance the subject, then we make substitution for speed, which is 335, and the time is 5 seconds. And after multiplying, we are going to have 1600 and okay, is 1675 meters. That's the answer is D. Question number 2. A palm fruit dropped to the ground from the top of a tree 45 meter tall. How long does it take to reach the ground? Taking acceleration due to gravity, that's G, is equals to 10 meter per square. The first option here is 9 seconds, B 4.5 seconds, C 6 seconds, D 7.5 seconds, and E 3 seconds. The answer is E, using the equation of motion. Thus, S is equals to ut plus 1 all over 2 at square. From there, you know that that's the distance there, which is 45. And then here from the equation, our initial velocity is 0. Then you multiply it by what? By the t plus 1 all over 2, which is the same thing here, times our acceleration due to gravity, which was given as 10. You substitute it, write it here, and then t square, because it's the time we are looking for. So from there we are going to have what? That 45 is equals to 0 times t is 0. That means we don't have anything here. Plus 1 all over 2 times 10. That means half of 10 is 5. So we are going to have 5t square. So after having 5t square, then that means 5t square is equals to this 45. So from there, divide both sides by 5. After dividing both sides by 5, we are going to have our t square is equals to 9, because 45 divided by 5 is 9. Then squaring both sides. After taking square of both sides, our t is equals to 3 seconds. That's why our answer is E. An ice cube floats in a glass of water filled to the brim. What happens when the ice melts? The water level remains the same. There is a drop in the level of water in the glass due to condensation on its outside. C. The water in the glass overflows. D. The level of water drops because melted ice occupies less volume. E. None of the above is correct. The answer is A. So question number 4. A machine gun with a mass of 5 kilograms fires a 50 grams bullet at speed of 100 meter per second. The recoil speed of the machine gun is A 0.5 meter per second, B 1.5 meter per second, C 1 meter per second, D 2 meter per second, E 4 meter per second. The answer is C. Gun momentum is equal to bullet momentum. After making the substitution, we are going to have 5 times V is equals to 0.05 times 100. And if you multiply 0.05 times 100, that means you have 5 there. And then divide both sides by 5. That 5 attached to V. So if you divide both sides by 5 5 attached to V will be cancel each other. And then 5 divided by 5 is 1. So that's how we got this one. That's 1 meter per, supposed to be 1 meter per square since its velocity. So sorry, please take note of this. It's supposed to be meter per square. Here it's supposed to be 2, not 1. Question number 5. Mercury is a better barometric fluid than water because I that's 1. It needs no coloring. 2. Its density is many times greater than that of water. 3. It does not weight glass. 4. It has a high vapor pressure. 5. It has a high boiling point. Which of the above statements are true? A. That's 1 and 2. B. 1, 2, 3 only. C. 3 and 4 only. D. 4 and 5 only. E. 3, 4 and 5 only. So the answer is B, which is 1, 2 and 3 only. Question number 6. To determine the weight of an object, you could use A. Use a beam balance. B. Use a spring balance. C. Find the force necessary. D. Use none of these methods. E. Use any of these methods. The answer is B, which is use a spring balance. Question number 7. The density of a solid is defined as the dash A. Mass of the solid compared to the mass of an equal volume of water. B. Amount of water displaced when a unit mass of the solid is immersed in it. C. Weight per unit volume of the solid. D. Volume per unit mass of the solid. E. Mass per unit volume of the solid. So the answer is E. That's mass per unit volume of the solid. So if you are getting any value from this video, like and subscribe this video, and also turn on the notification bell so that whenever we upload the video, like the YouTube will send you notification. Question number 8. A few grains of table salt were put in a cup of water, kept at constant temperature and left on the stove. Eventually, all the water tasted salty. The action is due to A. Convection, B. Osmosis, C. Capillarity, D. Diffusion, E. Conductivity. The answer is D, which is diffusion. Question number 9. The latent heat of fusion of ice is 80 calorie per grams. How much heat is required to change 10 grams of ice at 10 degree centigrade into water at the same temperature? A. 10 calories. A. 80 calories. B. 10 calories. C. 8 calories. D. 800 cal. And E. 400 cal. The answer is D. That's quantity of heat is equals to ml. That's mass times latent heat, which is going to be the mass is 10 grams times 80, which is going to give us 800 calories. Question number 10. The heat from the sun reaches the earth by the process A. Insulation, B. Precipitation, C. Conduction, D. Convection, E. Radiation. The answer is E, which is radiation. Question number 11. Three 5-ohms resistors connected in parallel have a potential difference of 60 volts applied across the combination. The current in each resistor is A. 4 ampere, B. 36 amps, C. 12 amps, D. 24 amps, E. 10 amps. The answer is C. Since they are connected in parallel, that means they will have the same voltage across, which is I1 is same thing as I2 and I2 is same thing as I3. So I1 is equals to V all over R1. And if you know, from the question, the V is 60, then all over the R, which is 5, and 60 divided by 5 is 12 amperes. Question number 12. If NEPA charges 5,000 naira, okay, 5,000 per kilowatt hour, what is the cost of operating for 24 hours? A lamp requires 1 arm on a 200 volts line. A. 24 kobo. B. Okay, first let me read the question again. If NEPA charges 5 kobo, that one is 5 kobo, not 5,000, sorry. So it's 5 kobo. If NEPA charge is 5 kobo per kilowatts hour, what is the cost of operating for 24 hours? A lamp requires one arm on a 200-volt line. A 24 kobo, B 55 kobo, C 40 kobo, D 26 kobo, E 32 kobo. The answer is A. Energy, that's kilowatts per hour, is the same thing as 1 times 400 times 24 times 10 raised to the power of 3. That's from the question there. So from there we are going to have 4.8 kilowatts per hour. So 1 kilowatts per hour costs 5 kobo. That means 4.8 kilowatts per hour will cost 5 times 4.8 kobo, which is equals to, which is going to give us 24 kobo. Question number 13. A magnet is moved through a coil of wire. The EMF produced in the wire depends on A, the number of turns in the coil, B, the strength of the magnet, C, the speed at which the magnet is moved, D, all of the above, E, none of the above. The answer is D, that's all of the above. Question number 14. In order to convert a galvanometer into an ammeter, a low resistance shunt is connected in parallel. Then B, a low resistance shunt is connected in series. C, a medium resistance shunt is connected in series. D, a high resistance shunt is connected in parallel. E, a high resistance shunt is connected in series. The answer is A, that's a low resistance shunt is connected in parallel. Question number 15. In a DC circuit, a 10 microfarad MF capacitor is placed in series with a 10 ohms resistor. The total resistance of the combination is A 10 ohms, B 1 ohms, C 0, D 20 ohms, E infinite. The answer is E, which is infinite. A capacitor has infinite resistance to DC. That's direct current. Question number 16. Why is it impossible for the lines of force of an electric field to cross one another? A. Like charges repel each other. B. A charged particle is deflected by an electric field. C. Like charges are arranged on the same line of force. D. A positively charged particle can travel in only one direction at any time. E. None of the above. Okay, none of this is correct. So the answer is D. That's a positively charged particle can travel in only one direction at any time. Question number 17. A potential difference of 6 volts is used to produce a current of 5 amps for 200 seconds through a heating coil. The heat produced is A. 4,800 calories, B. 6,000 calories, C. 2,400 joules, D. 2,400 kilocalories, and E. 6,000 joules. The answer is E. Heat energy is the same thing as electric energy. That's heat energy is equal to electric energy, which is the same thing as IVT, which is going to be 5 times 6 times 200, which is going to give us 6,000 joules. Question number 18. The electric supply from Kenji Dam is transmitted at high voltages of the order hundreds of kilovolts, but is converted to domestic use of about 220 volts by A. Commutators, B. Transistors, C. Valves and diodes, D. Rectifiers, E. Transformers. The answer is E, which is transformers. Question number 19. An electric charge will be transmitted through A. Wood, rubber and stone, B. Paper, clay and plastic, C. Glass, acid and clothes, D. The human body, water and metals, E. All of the above. The answer is D. That's the human body, water and metals. Question number 20. A guitar string is 75 centimeter long. The wavelength of its fundamental note is A. 75 centimeter, B. 150 centimeter, C. 37.5 centimeter, D. 112 centimeter, and E. 50 centimeter. The answer is B. And from the calculation, wavelength is equal to 2 times the length. That's going to be 2 times 75, which is equal to 150. See you in my next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.